Every year, thousands of indoor cats slip out a door and never come home. But here is what nobody tells you. Most of those cats were not adventurous. They were not unhappy. They simply responded to something their owners never saw coming. A single mistake so subtle that most people make it for months without realizing. The terrifying part is not that cats run away. It is that they often want to come back and cannot find their way. Today, we are uncovering exactly what drives cats to leave and the one critical error that puts them at the greatest risk. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. The myth owners believe. Most people think cats run away because they are unhappy at home, that a cat who bolts out the door must be neglected, unloved, or desperate to escape. And while that makes for a compelling story, the truth is far less dramatic and much more important to understand. Studies on lost cat behavior show that indoor cats who escape are rarely fleeing mistreatment. They are following instinct, a sound, a scent, a flash of movement that triggers a deep predatory or territorial response faster than their brain can override it. Your cat does not leave because they stopped loving you. They leave because in that one critical second, instinct shouted louder than everything else. But what exactly triggers that instinct is something most owners completely misunderstand. The triggers. Outdoors. A bird landing on your porch. A stray cat walking past the window. The sudden crack of thunder or a car backfiring. Any of these can send a perfectly content indoor cat bolting through an open door before you even process what happened. Cats operate on a hair-trigger nervous system refined over thousands of years. When something activates their prey drive or fear response, their body moves before their mind catches up. The door that you left, cracked open for fresh air, becomes an escape route. The screen you thought was secure becomes irrelevant when panic takes over. And outdoor cats present an entirely different trigger. Territorial intrusion. A strange cat in their yard is not a curiosity. It is a threat to their territory, and the instinct to confront or flee overrides every ounce of training. But here is where most owners make a critical misjudgment about what keeps cats from bolting. The trust factor fails. Here is a hard truth that surprises almost every cat owner. Your bond with your cat does not prevent them from running away. Love is not a leash. A cat who adores you, who sleeps on your pillow and greets you at the door, possesses the same instincts as a cat who barely tolerates you. When fear or prey drive activates, the emotional connection takes a backseat to survival programming. Where trust actually matters is in what happens after they bolt. A cat who trusts you is far more likely to respond to your voice, to stop and look back instead of disappearing into the bushes. A cat who has learned that you are unpredictable, that your reactions are loud, sudden, or frightening, will keep running. The trust you build over years of calm consistency determines whether your cat hesitates long enough for you to call them back. And that brings us to something even more surprising about what cats need before they ever approach an open door. The routine connection. A cat with a disrupted routine is a cat living in low-grade anxiety. When meal times are erratic, when you come and go at unpredictable hours, when strangers enter without warning, your cat's entire sense of safety erodes one inconsistency at a time. An anxious cat is a hypervigilant cat, and a hypervigilant cat is dramatically more likely to react explosively to a trigger that a calm cat might simply observe. The open door becomes a threat. The unfamiliar sound becomes a reason to flee. Research on feline stress demonstrates that environmental predictability is the single strongest factor in keeping indoor cats psychologically grounded. Feed them at the same time. Keep departures and arrivals consistent. Your stability is their anchor. Remove it, and every open door becomes a potential escape attempt waiting to happen. Now let us look at the warning signs most owners completely miss. The warning signs missed. Cats do not bolt without warning. They telegraph their intentions for days or weeks beforehand, but only if you know what to look for. A sudden obsession with windows, sitting inches from door frames, bolting toward any opening even when you are standing right there. These are not random behaviors. They are practice runs. Your cat is mapping escape routes and testing response times. More subtle signs include excessive vocalization at doors and windows, loss of appetite, or sudden hiding behavior. Each of these signals your cat's internal state has shifted from content to unsettled. Pay attention when your cat starts treating doorways differently. The behavior you dismiss as playfulness today could be the rehearsal for a split-second decision tomorrow. Which finally brings us to the one mistake that ties all of this together, and it is almost certainly something you have done without realizing. The one fatal mistake. The single biggest mistake that causes cats to leave and never return is not leaving a door open. It is not failing to microchip them. It is assuming that an indoor cat who has never tried to escape will never try. Complacency is the mistake. The belief that because your cat has ignored the front door for 5 years, they will ignore it tomorrow. That confidence is what makes owners stop checking screens, stop securing windows, stop paying attention during that split second when the door swings wide. Every indoor cat has a threshold, a specific combination of trigger, opportunity, and impulse that, once crossed, makes them an outdoor cat in an instant. You have never seen your cat bolt because their threshold has not been tested yet, not because it does not exist. Treat every door and every window as though today might be the day your cat's instinct overrides their routine. That single mindset shift is what keeps indoor cats safe for a lifetime. Your cat is not waiting for a reason to leave you. They love their home, their bed, and the person who fills their bowl every morning. But love does not override instinct. And instinct needs only a single second of opportunity to take over. Check your screens tonight. Watch the door tomorrow. Pay attention to the subtle shifts in behavior that signal something is off. Because the cats who never come home are rarely the ones who wanted to leave. They are the ones whose owners believed it could never happen to them. If this video made you think twice, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop your own close call story in the comments. I read every single one. And do not forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more.